Hey there, Clashers, welcome back, and today I have a recap of the January Clan War League from Golden X. So if we take a look here at the Clan War League tab, it has been updated for January, and Golden X making it just into the top 10. And if you look at it, aside from INTZ, all of the top 10 clans are really close in stars and percentage. So great job here by this group. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically just highlight some of the attacks. I believe I have 10 attacks set aside to take a look at. But I'm also going to make a couple more videos that break down some of the other attacks in this in these 7 days, basically. And so we'll take a look at more of those in future videos. Be sure to keep an eye out for that. They should be coming up over the next few days. But with that, let's go ahead and get into the recap. So we will kick things off down here at number 13. We've got Colin coming in with a Queen Charge Hog Rider attack. So he's going to start off by getting the funnel established on the top end of the base. He's got a balloon there checking for any seeking air mines, and then the Electro Dragon comes in and it's going to get some things done up there, getting those buildings taken out of the way. P.E.K.K.A.'s coming in over here by the Wall Wrecker. It's doing the same thing, getting the funnel established, and he's wanting to get a very clear path down through these buildings here and right to the Town Hall. So, the E-Dragon's still working, but it is about to go down. The P.E.K.K.A.'s about half health. It's going to continue working on, get a few more things done over there. Wall Wrecker's moving on through. It is actually going to take down the Archer Tower. Now the Queen's going to come in, and then the healers will follow her in as she heads into the base. So she gets that Expo taken down, and then she's going to get that Rage Spell and take down that Inferno Tower fairly quickly. The Wall Wrecker pops. It looks like he's got a P.E.K.K.A. Ice Golem in there. He does trigger the Tornado Trap. The Ice Golem pops. That's going to hold everything up right there. And it does so while the tornado is going on, so pretty good deal there. The Queen is taking down the Town Hall, and the Poison Spell is down. Looks like he missed the Dragon just a little bit, but as the P.E.K.K.A. goes down, they move into the Poison. Queen gets that taken care of, and then she can continue on and head in towards the Eagle. In the meantime, he's sending the King down here on the southeast side, and he's going to take out some of these defensive buildings, and that's going to keep the Hogs inside the base when they start coming in. So the Eagle's down, and that is when the Hogs coming in along the northeast side, and they've got pretty clean pathing now since the Queen was able to carve that out and the King took out the defenses on the outside of the base down here. So they can walk right through the middle of the base here. First heal spell is down. He's got the Royal Champion there. She's going to help take down some of these skelly traps that pop up. He's going to hit the Warden's ability here, and that's going to keep all the damage off as they move into the second scatter shot and go through that bomb tower. So next heal spell's down. That's going to get them all back up to max health. The Queen is working on the scatter shot with the Royal Champion. It goes down, and now the Hog Riders can move up towards this last Inferno Tower. So there they go. He's got one more heal spell. He's going to drop that right there. That's going to keep all those Hogs at full health as they move into the last few defenses. So they do have a back-end Wizard Tower, but again, they're going to be at full health. The Royal Champion hits her ability, and that's all they have to do is hop over there, give that thing a whack, and it is down. Nothing but cleanup at this point, and a great hit here from Colin. Next up, we have Harry coming in with the Mass Yeti attack, and he's starting off over here with the Warden Walk. He does find some Teslas here, so he's going to start the Warden with the healers, and then he's going to use a Rage and another Balloon to try and get through those Teslas there. So the Warden does start to get a little bit low in health. There's the Balloon, and then the Rage spell is going to come in, keep the Warden alive, and give that Balloon a little bit of a boost moving into that Tesla. So the first Tesla goes down, second one goes down, and the Warden is in good shape there. King's coming down over here. He's going to head north and get those buildings cleared out of the way, and this is going to allow him to jump straight into the base right at the Town Hall, and then he can quake in the middle and basically open up the entire base. It'll open up everything but except for a few spots like the Inferno down here on the backside, but that's not a big deal. So there's the jump, and now that the King's hit his ability, he's going to move out of the way, and everything's going to start heading into the base now. So the Yetis, they do pull the Warden now. He's going to follow them in. He's got the Siege Barracks down. The Queen's coming in to back that up. And then I believe he's going to hang on to the Royal Champion for when the Hog Riders come out of the Siege Barracks. So enemy CC's out. He drops the poison for that Baby Dragon. Hits the Warden ability, then actually saves a healer there. And the Town Hall goes down, and he's still got that ability active. So great job there on the ability timing. Now the middle of the base is opened up with the quakes, and everything can start moving right on in. The Queen is about to pop the Lava Hound, so she'll have to stand there and take care of those pups, but she's working on that. Yetis are starting to move in. Yeti Mites are going everywhere and working on these defenses. So So he's got all three of the Expos lined up right here. They're going to go down pretty quickly as well. And then the Eagle will stay up for a little bit longer because that wall didn't get opened up, but the Hog Riders are going to help get that taken care of. So the Hogs are moving in now. He's still got that backside Inferno to deal with, and it looks like he's starting to get a bit of a split on the troops now, which isn't a big deal. It's actually better for the attack so that he doesn't run out of time. So the Hog Riders have a balloon over here helping him work through that, and now they're starting to work on the Inferno Tower. The Yetis did break through the wall, and they got the Eagle taken out. So that's out of the way. Not a whole lot left to deal with now once that Inferno goes down. And the Hog Riders are not going to quite be able to get it down. But the Yetis break through the wall again, and once they take down the Wizard Tower, they will go over for the Inferno. Over here, he's still got his Queen and Warden. Queen still has her ability, so huge value over there. Now the Inferno goes down. Archer Tower is the last defense standing, and this is a nice job by Harry. Next up, we've got Vortex coming in with a Queen Charge Dragon attack. So starting the King off over here, he's going to get through that storage and then start working down towards the south. Queen is in up here at the top. She's got the other side already funneled by the way the base is designed. Balloons in, checking for any Seeking Air Mines, and then the healers are going to come in as she starts heading in towards the Town Hall. So he does have to deal with the King, so he goes ahead and drops the healers. And the King actually worked back up, and he's headed towards the Town Hall now. So he's going to have to hit his ability, and he's trying not to get a healer swap. So there's the ability. It actually went to auto ability. And there's the balloon that's going to go over there for the Tesla I think he was looking for. Any more Seeking Air Mines? Unfortunately, he does lose a healer there. It went over to the King and found the Seeking Air Mine over there. Poison's down, that's going to clear out the pups, and the Queen's going to continue working on her charge. I believe he came in with 5 healers, so losing one's not a big deal. She's going to be able to move in basically at full strength. Down here at the bottom, we're missing the Royal Champion coming in with a baby dragon, working on the funnel down there, and that's going to push these dragons through the middle of the base. So the Town Hall's down, Queen's still going. The healers are all on very low health right there, but she's going to be able to keep on going through. Nothing's going to be able to target them unless they keep finding any bombs up there. But in the meantime, the dragons they're working through, they have to deal with the scatter shot, and they've got to get that Eagle down. He does have a rage spell in, so they're going to get through that Eagle. Drops a heal spell, that's going to help keep those dragons alive and healthy as they get into the middle here. That scatter shot's just about to go down. He hits the Warden's ability, and that's going to make them invincible moving into the back end of the base. Now the Slammer's coming in from the east, and it's going to get some of these defenses out of the way. Also going to help keep these dragons inside until these defenses are down. So the Inferno Tower is just about to go down. The last rage spell is also down, pushing the dragons through. And the Wizard Tower is about to drop. The Queen's still going up here at the top, about to lose another healer, so she's down to 2. But there's pretty much nothing left for defense, and this is a great hit here from Vortex. Alright, next up we've got Ronnie coming in with a Queen Charge Hog Rider. A little bit of a different start than you would see on a typical Hog Rider attack. It's going to get a couple balloons down. Baby Dragon's going to help with some funneling there. Then he's sending in a blimp with some balloons into this Inferno Tower. So he freezes the sweeper over here with the scatter shot, gets that Inferno taken down with the balloons. Now it may not seem like much, but he gets critical defenses down early, and he's also getting that pathing established for the Queen Charge. So the Queen's going to be able to walk into the Town Hall, no chance she's going to go the wrong way, and she'll one-shot that Baby Dragon and continue heading in. In the meantime, he's got the King coming down on the multi-mortar. He's going to wrap around the bottom, and that's also keeping the Queen inside, but it's also making sure she can move through there quickly, so she's not shooting over the wall trying to get this trash building. She can move right on through that part of the base. So poison down, rage down, that's helping her get through that CC. So the hounds are going, or the pups are going down rather, and then she's going to move in and start heading in towards the Town Hall again. So the bomb tower is going down, and now she's going to step up and take on the Town Hall. Next rage spell is coming down. King down here on the bottom side hit his ability, taking out the enemy King. That also helps with the Queen Charge entry. So the Queen's got the Town Hall down, she'll take out the CC, step up and take the Expo, and then she's going to start wrapping around. She actually takes on the scatter shot as well. So once she gets through the Expo, she'll start wrapping around the bottom side of the base out here. So the healers are finding a couple of Seeking Air Mines there. Not a big deal, she's not taking too much damage. and she gets through the air defense. Now she can start working around the outside of the base. So the enemy queen is still up, but he's sending his royal champion in with the hog riders, and she's supposed to go in and get the enemy queen as the hog riders are moving through. So here come the hog riders now from the southeast side of the base. Of course, they've got the warden as well, and there's the royal champion. So he's going to get a heal spell down, and that's going to block the eagle shots, the inferno, and the wizard tower. So a whole lot of splash damage there, but not a problem with the heal spell. So he finds a giant bomb there, he hits the warden's ability as they move into the queen, and the royal champion's actually straight up here, so she's going around the queen while the hogs are moving through. So the queen's doing a bit of damage to the hog riders, but there's still a lot of hog riders on the field, and they're going to be able to keep working through. So he did drop his last heal spell over here, and now the royal champion's finally going to move over and take on the queen. So the hogs can finish up the defenses without her taking them out, and they've got a little bit left to go. That Tesla is the last defense to just clean up at this point, and the royal champion actually did not finish off the queen, so his queen's going to be coming around, and she will be able to finish that up in a nice triple here from Ronnie. Alright, next we have Shade coming in with the P.E.K.K.A Yeti. This one a bit heavier on the Yetis than the P.E.K.K.A s, but he's coming in with the Warden Walk down here on the south side. Sent that balloon in, checking for any Seeking Air Mines, and now there are the healers, and he's going to get that side of the funnel established with the Warden. In the meantime, the King's working on the other side, doing the same thing over there, getting things taken out. He is going to take on the enemy King, and that'll help a little bit for the entry of the attack. So the King's going to get that taken down, work on the enemy King. The Warden's still working over here, getting that mortar taken down. And eventually, once the heroes get the funnel established, he can drop the jump spell in and jump everything right on into the town hall. So there's the jump spell. The King's actually working back this way, and the barbarians went that way, so they got a nice split there. They're going to have that funnel well set, and then they'll have the King to help out just a little bit before he goes down. So the King is down, but here come the P.E.K.K.A s and the Yetis and the Queen, and they do pull the Warden over. And he sends in the Royal Champion as well, so everything's going in full send right into the Town Hall. He hits the Warden's ability. He's going to get that Town Hall taken down very quickly, and down it goes. He's got a Lava Hound to deal with out of the CC as well as a Witch there. So he's going to drop that poison, get the Witch taken out as well as some of the pups. So all of the CC is down. He's got that second jump spell in the middle of the base, and that opens up a lot of the base there, especially the way the lane is set up there. So they're going to keep on working through. Here soon the Eagle will get taken down. He does have Hog Riders coming out of the barracks now, working on some of these defenses on the outside. He also has a couple in here helping take down the Eagle. So the Eagle's down. He's still got a whole lot of Yetis alive. Healers are keeping them pretty much at full health, and he's got a bunch of Yeti mites hopping around now. So he will run out of those fairly soon, but they're still taking down a lot of defenses, and I'm still seeing a lot of full backpacks on those Yetis. So they're going to be dropping Yeti mites, and they'll be getting through all those defenses around the outside now. They don't have any splash to deal with, so they will all be able to get the damage onto the defenses. In the meantime, over here it looks like the Royal Champion is down, and the Hog Riders are gone as well. But he's still got a lot of Yetis up, and they're going to work through these walls fairly quickly. So they're really tanky, and they do a good bit of DPS. He did lose another healer there, so he's got one healer left. This is going to actually top off the Queen as she heads this way towards that Archer Tower, and of course she does have her ability left. In the meantime, he's getting some more Yetis, and P.E.K.K.A.'s over here towards the Archer Tower, and it is going to go down now. So the only defenses left on the base are pretty much all over here by the Queen. He's got a cannon left over here with the Yetis, and the Yeti mites are going to be hopping over there as long as they're taking damage. Right now they hit the giant bomb, but other than that they were not taking damage. Queen hits her ability. She's still working through these buildings over here. Not a problem with her, especially with that one healer. Doesn't seem like a lot of healing, but it's definitely better than nothing, and it's more than enough to push through these defenses for a nice triple. Alright, we've got Zero coming in, and he's bringing another Queen Charge Dragon attack. So starting off with the King and the Wizard over here, the King's going to be able to work through all this trash on the outside, get the funnel established, and keep those dragons inside the base when they do come in from the northwest side. In the meantime, we've got some balloons and baby dragons coming down up here. Well, just one baby dragon. But the balloons, they're checking for any Seeking Air Mines. This balloon's actually tanking for that baby dragon, so it can get a little bit extra work done. So there's the Queen. She's going to start her charge, and the healers will come down here shortly. So there they are. So she's going to be able to reach that first air defense on the outside, and then she's going to work down, and she's got a lot she can do over here. She is going to take out the Royal Champion. She's going to also take down the enemy CC. But she will have to deal with the sweeper here. The sweeper's going to push the healers off of the queen, and he's got the scatter shot that's going to be targeting the queen. So that's a little bit tricky to deal with, and she's going to step up and pull the CC as well here in a second. So he does get a freeze on the sweeper and the scatter shot, and a rage is down for the queen, and the poison's also down. That's going to get that witch taken down as quickly as possible. Now he's got the dragons and the balloons coming in, and they're going to help. The rage spell is going to come down, and the balloons are actually going to get that sweeper taken out, so it's no longer pushing the healers off the queen. So the slammer's coming in on that. It can be directly targeted to that air defense right there that the king funneled out, and it gets it taken down. But the slammer's about to open up. He did hit the queen, or the warden's ability there, that kept the eagle shots off of the dragons. Now the queen's targeting the town hall. She'll have a couple of dragons there helping her out. He does have one more scatter shot to deal with. He's got a dragon on it now, and it's just on the edge of the rage spell, so it gets it taken out in a couple of hits. He has a couple of air defenses left on the base, nothing too major though. So he sent the Royal Champion in. She's going to work her way around, go over to that Inferno, the cannon, and of course that air defense as well. So she's going to start working on the Inferno, hit her ability, and that'll take down that air defense. So he's got no more air defenses to deal with. He does have the warden over there, and he's got the archer tower. But other than that, that's not nearly enough to take down all of these dragons that are left. Plus he has the queen charge going with the queen's ability and a free spell. So this base was thoroughly smashed. Great hit here for the triple for Golden X. We've got James coming in with a queen charge minor attack. So he's got a bunch of balloons that he's sending in. So they're not only checking for seeking air mines, they're also actually going to help take out some of these defenses as the queen moves in. That'll speed up the queen charge just a bit. So there's a seeking air mine there. That also makes sure that the balloons do get deeper in before they start to go down. So defenses are going down. He did find a seeking air mine. So nice job there. He's got some wizards and a baby dragon on the funnel. And of course pushing the queen right to the town hall. So she's going to take out the storage and then switch to the town hall and get it taken out. In the meantime, he's got the king and the siege barracks on the top side of the base, taking out the enemy king, and then they're going to work down this side of the base and get a nice clean pathing set for the miners to come in from the top up here, right on this little small section. And they'll work right on down through the base. So here come the miners with the warden and the royal champion as well. And like I mentioned, they've got clean pathing there. They can work right on through. The queen does pull the CC, gets the baby dragon and the balloon out of the way. That's critical. Actually, something else may have pulled the CC because the hound is over here with the king. Not a big deal. The wizards actually are not going to get a pop on it. It will basically just hover around until the queen gets close enough to it to do some damage. And he did hit the warden's ability up there. Keeping the eagle shots off as well as the scatter shot. He did get that scatter shot taken down. A rage spell is going to push all those miners into the eagle here fairly quickly and get it taken down. The royal champion's stuck on the hound. She's not going to get a pop on it, and she's actually going to go down to the scatter shot there. So down she goes. The queen is locked onto the hound now, but the miners are getting out of the way, so not a big deal. The last scatter shot just goes down, and the Inferno Tower is just about to go down as well. He does have a lot of miners still up on the field, so he's got a bunch in the middle here and another bunch over here working around the outside. So it doesn't look like he's lost many miners, if any, and they're going to finish up wrapping around. The queen's wrapping around the other side. She's actually going to get to the bomb tower before the miners get there, so nothing here can stop this attack. Great hit from James of Golden X. Alright, next up, Big Chris is coming in with a Yellow Tron Lalo, starting off with the heroes to get this area funneled out. So the king and queen are going to come down. King's going to go up on the top side here, of course, and get a bunch of these buildings taken out of the way. And then the queen's going to come in down here, and I believe she gets the air defense and some other buildings cleared out of the way as well for the Electro Dragons to come in. So there's an Ice Golem in. And of course, it's tanking for the queen, and she's going to move up and start taking those buildings out. So she does get that air defense taken down. King's going to hit his ability over there. He is going to pull the CC, so it looks like he's got a baby dragon and a lava hound to deal with. The queen hits her ability as well. She's getting taken down by the Expo. And then she's going to head over towards this second air defense, but the Expo is going to keep her from getting it down. So she does get a shot off on it before she goes down. Now he's going to drop in a balloon that's going to pull the baby dragon over and checking for any seeking air mines there. And then he drops the archer down here that's going to pull the hound out of the way while the electro dragons come in and start working on the base. So there's the slammer with the extra electro dragon in it. He sent the royal champion in. She got that air defense finished up down there. Rage spells down as the slammer pops. And then once the balloons are out of the way, he drops that clone spell in and gets that electro dragon cloned. So they're going to do a whole lot of damage to this compartment here. And he gets the eagle shut down just as it starts to shoot. So it doesn't get any shots off. And the rest of the Lalu is coming in over here at the town hall. So he's got great pathing here. I'm just going to send him right down this strip. And he's not going to have to worry about activating the town hall. Or yes, he does. He brings the earthquake. So the warden ability is going to keep those balloons from going down to the town hall blast. And then they're going to move into the backside of the base over here. And the lava hound did get popped. It got pulled over by the royal champion. Of course, she does target air. So that got taken down, and that actually let this electro dragon live. So it's not often you see a electro dragon that is still alive at the end of an attack when you do Yellowtron or Electron. But in the meantime, a red bomb popped the lava hound down here, so he's got those cleanup troops. He's got minions up around the top. He's still got 3 balloons. He's still got 3 spells. He's got 2 freezes and a haste left over. So this base was just completely smashed. I mean, it looks like he's got all his balloons alive as well. And Big Chris, of course, is picking up this triple for Golden X. Alright, we've got Big Chris coming in one more time. This time he's bringing the Hog Miner attack, so he's going to start things off with a Queen charge at the Town Hall. We sped things up just a little bit. There was a bunch of empty space at the start of the attack. But anyway, he's got the balloons coming in with the baby dragon. He did pull some Teslas there, so he's going to send in another balloon, and that's going to finish up the funnel over there on that side. And of course the king's down here at the south, getting those buildings taken down, and he's going to move out of the queen's way as she starts her charge into the base. So the scatter shot near the outside is doing quite a bit of damage to the queen, so he gets that rage spell down. And then here come the wall breakers. That's going to open that up. Scatter shot's going to go down, and then the queen's going to step in, take on the enemy king, and get the town hall taken out. So she does activate the town hall before the king gets her attention. So she's got that rage spell there that's going to help her get through that king, and then go back to the town hall and get it taken down. I don't know how the healers are in the rage there. They're just barely on the edge, but they are in the rage, so that helps keep her at pretty much maximum health. Jump spells down. That's going to get her in all the way to the eagle. So she's going to work through that inferno, pop the walls there, and then work in towards the eagle and the expos there. So there she goes, hopping over. The expo's going to go down, and he's got a sweeper there that's pushing the healers off the queen just a little bit. Now the eagle is activated. He started sending in the ice golem over here with the siege barracks, and then he's got the hogs and the miners starting to work their way in now. So the queen's going to finish some things up over there. She's not going to last a whole lot longer, but she's done her job. She got huge value on that entry, and now the hogs and miners are coming in to finish things up. So the P.E.K.K.A is working on things around the outside of the wall. The Royal Champion's actually taking a lot of damage, so she's going to go down soon. She does hit her ability there. Gets a lot of damage on these defenses here on the inside. He's got the ability on the Warden hit, and he's going to need a heal spell there, so there's the heal spell as they hit a giant bomb and go in towards the splash damage over here. So the queen's still alive. She's going to go down to the wizard tower before she breaks through, but she's helping take down that expo in the meantime. Another heal spell's down just as they find a giant bomb moving into that inferno tower. All the spells are used at this point, but there's pretty much nothing left of the base. It's all just cleanup now, and a great hit again from Big Chris. And that's going to be it for this recap. Again, I'm going to get some more videos up with more of these attacks, so be on the lookout for that. And if you want to be sure to catch those videos, click that subscribe button down below. If you like this video, be sure to give that thumbs up. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.